Hey, Crazy Will here today. Today we're going to be talking about smart homes once again. And today we're going to be talking about LED light strips that work with your Echo Dot. Hey, Crazy Will here. Today we're going to be talking about LED light strips, like I said in the intro. Basically, LED light strip, really cool. This I got on Amazon. I can't pronounce the name. I think it's Lex. As you guys know, I'm horrible at names. Whatever. It looks like almost looks like Lex Luthor. I don't know. But anyway, this is the box. Okay. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. They were only $32, and I don't know if you guys have been shopping for LED lights, but $32 is nothing in the LED Wi-Fi area. I mean, I know all the companies make them. Hue makes them, and you have to have the Hue system, and you have to have the hub, and it comes out to like $150. Other light strips are going for $90. You could hook a smart plug to them, but then you can't control it with Alexa, which is really cool. You could change the color with Alexa. You can actually tell it which color you want to change it to, which is really awesome, and I'll get into that more later. But basically, this is $32, okay? LED light strip, Wi-Fi. You can control it with your phone, which I'm going to show you the app later on in the video. $32 comes with 16 feet, 16.4, but it's 16 feet of LED light strip that you can run and put it anywhere. I'm eventually going to do it more in my office. I'd like to get another one of these when I get up the funds. What it comes with is a little adapter that connects onto the end of these LED lights, and then you have to set it up through the smartphone. Once you set it up through the smartphone, you just add the skill to our buddy Echo Dot Alexa, and then she can control it. And I was really surprised. I knew she'd be able to turn it on and off. I didn't think she'd be able to change the colors, which she did. And I was really excited about that. I didn't think that was going to happen. The only function she can really do is just change the color, turn it on and off, which is, I think, a lot to be said. But using ITTF, I'm probably screwing that up.com, if this then that, it's a website. You can actually also add when it rains, or if someone's in your house. There's all these different commands that you can actually add to this strip. Like I had it for a while. When it rained, it would turn blue. It used the local weather in my area, sent a signal to it, and popped it blue. Turned it on and popped it blue. So I'm going to look more into that, and if you guys want a tutorial on that, just, that's the stuff that you do down there. Okay, it works with Apple and Android, which is the big players in the smartphone world, which you want to be able to connect these to your phone so that we can use them, and I'm going to show you the app later. They are waterproof, which I thought was really cool. The only thing is, if you do cut them, I don't believe they're waterproof anymore, but they do have this really thick plastic coating, and I'm going to show you. So here's a quick strip of what they look like. They are waterproof, and it's really cool, and it's got guides, if you could see that, where you could cut. You can cut along that, but I do believe you could cut it. It's not waterproof, not unless you seal the edge up. But it does, if you could see, it's kind of thick. I peeled back some of the coating to, rig my stuff up. But anyway, you got your RGB. These are RGB lights, so they make all types of colors, as you can see it behind me. And I think that they're really cool. The only complaint that I have about these is these connectors. Crap. Complete and utter crap. I do not care for these. I will tell you, I was trying to make that sign back there, and it was so frustrating to try and get, just to get into the stupid thing. Supposedly, this is how they say it should work. I tried it in several different ways. I read several different reviews. I cut it back farther, but if you do that, you ruin another set of LEDs. I just didn't care for this. You're supposed to slip it in like this, and it's supposed to be a force connector, and you see, did it get under there? No, it didn't even get under there. You could. It's just sloppy, and then you're supposed to shut that. I hate these. Save your damn money. I'll tell you right now, it wasn't that hard to solder. I would just solder the damn thing. They make all kinds of connectors. Here's another one. I thought they were crap. It didn't feel like they were really connecting very well. If anybody that manufactures these is listening, please make something easier. this stuff was garbage. I'm sorry. If there's other guys that out there that know how to use it, it was garbage to me. I mean, soldering the damn thing was so much easier for me, and I'll put clips of how I soldered that sign together. I don't. Like I said, I didn't like the clips. What I wound up doing and what I would recommend you do instead of clips, it is a little more time. Get yourself a soldering iron, some solder, and some of this string. It's a LED light strip cable. As you can see, it's got the black, the green, the red, and the blue, and that's what's on this connector. And I think it goes like that. You can see the ends there. See? If I could stop shaking it for 5 seconds, like I'm an old man. So anyway, go on that, tin them, make beads on this, connect them. They work so much better. I mean, that's how I built that sign. That's what I would do. Those connectors, I mean, I'm so aggravated. I wasted money on those. I even tried rigging them. I cut them all up. That's why I can't return them. And I'm just pissed I spent the money, damn it. Almost forgot to mention, comes with a remote control too. Not that you're really going to use it, but it's nice to mention, and it's nice that they brought it in there. Now you can adjust the brightness of it, which I like it really bright. Okay, those are those two buttons up there. You can turn it on and off, which is really cool. You can change it from red, blue, I'm sorry, green. Apparently I'm colorblind. Blue, white, or you can pick one of these random colors. Let's pick my favorite color. I like purple. Different settings here. And you also have this in the app too, but you could do flashing. Let's do flashing. And then it has strobe. There you go. Now you have a seizure. You can do fade, which this takes too long for me to oh no, it does. It's actually going pretty good. And you can turn it up on this too. Or you could do smooth. That's smooth. Look at it. Anyway, it's a cool add-on to the back of your desk if that's what you want. Another thing you could use these for is on the back of your TV if you want to create a mood light, and that's just distracting the hell out of me. We'll just change that back. There you go. You could change the mood light. So, like, let's say you're watching some kind of movie and you want to add some mood light. If you want to be romantic with your woman, you could add some mood light, which is really cool. I recommend these back of the desk. You can put them on the back of your TV. Does not light up a whole room. I am eventually going to use these for under my counter. We're going to be redoing the kitchen. So the kitchen counter, I'm going to run these so that way they work with Alexa. Okay, so this is the app. It's called Magic Home. We're going to open that up right here. It loads. Take a couple seconds to load, and it's going to boom right to the screen. Okay, and I already set it up, but you would make a username, password, and go through the stages of setting it up, and you actually scan the QR code on the back of the device. I can't really show you that here, but the first thing I want to show you before we get into all the settings and everything, and I'm just going to go through this quickly. You're on the home screen. This is local. That means when you're on your local network, this is what you see. And then they got remote. And that's, when you're away, you can do it remotely if you're not on your local network. Now, this is a good tip for you guys. So if you really want to pay attention to this, if you want to get this remote access, so you have this little world right here, what you need to do is you go into settings and you go under your online settings and you go to remote settings right down here. And what you do is you turn on remote connection. Once you make a username and password, as you can see, mine's already authorized. You have to authorize it with your email. So you put an email address in that you would use, and then it goes back to you, and you respond to it, and then you go through the process of authenticating that it's you. So that's how you get the remote access. The reason why I'm bringing that up is that's the only way you can connect it to Alexa. I did not know that in the beginning, and I was really frustrated that it wasn't working. And then I found that, like I said, the app is a little clunky. It's not bad, but here's the on-off switch right here. So you can turn it on, turn it off, and your lights respond to what you do. And then what you do is you go into the actual settings, and you have several functions here. This one's obviously you can change the color of your lights to whatever you like. Then you can go into functions, Like I said, and you can make presets down here. You can adjust the brightness. I'm just trying to go quick with this because I don't want to bore everybody to death. Because once you get the app, you'll play with it. Then we'll go to functions, and this is really cool. You can change the fading options. I like keeping it at this one, and I like this is the speed right here I'm playing with of the options of that. So that's the function for the fading. You can make them go super fast, or you can make them go super slow. But I like them around 75, and I like the crossfade. Actually, no, I like the other ones better. There's another ones. No, I like strobe. Strobe just put me in a damn seizure. I usually pick this one, crossfade. That usually works pretty good. And then there's music. You can actually play a song to the lights. Not really sure what you'd use this for. I guess if you're having a party or something like that and you're playing your music, you can play through this and it'll actually play the music. You can customize, this is really cool. You can actually make a crossfade kind of thing, and you can mess around with this, and you can actually make it a custom. If you only want like a certain amount of colors, let's say it's for your TV or something in that aspect, you want to keep certain tones on it. You can make it go through this process. Is mic, and like right now I'm speaking and it's picking up my voice and it's actually strobing the lights to my voice in multiple colors. This is really cool if you want to put it towards your music. The only thing is you have to leave your phone with the music, and you can change the sensitivity here. So it's not, it doesn't do it by itself. It needs your phone to do that. And then the last thing is camera, and this is if you want to capture a color. This is my desk right now. If you want to capture a color, it's not the most accurate. I mean, it doesn't do a bad job, but you can make it, and you can make it see, I put it on auto, so now it'll do it automatically. It changes the color. Anyway, so that's one of the camera features. You could pick colors that you want to use. But I mean, that's basically the app. Okay, to wrap up this video, pros and cons. Now, the pros of this, it works with Alexa. It is really reasonably priced, pretty inexpensive at like $32, and I'll leave the link below. The only thing I didn't like is the app is a little clunky, and I believe I talked about that. It's not bad. Trying to connect to it. You do have to remember to connect it outside the web, and some apps do that. Some apps do it automatically. This one, you do have to set it up, and you kind of have to, get that whole, switch over. I give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, I almost want to give it a 5, but I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 because those connectors really piss me off. I wish they had a better solution, and I'm probably not their fault. And the app could be a little bit better. The connectivity could be a little bit better. For $32, you really can't beat it. I mean, what the hell with it? It's a 5. It's a 5, guys. Come on, it's $32. You got an LED light strip. It's a 5. It's a 5. I think it's a 5. Wraps it up for this week in Crazy Will's Tech Show. Like and subscribe. I have a new episode coming out every week. I've been working my butt off, so make sure you like and subscribe down there so you can get the latest stuff. And remember, you could do anything as long as you put your mind to it. Later. Do it. Yeah. Crazy Will here today.